Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And yeah, it's the next day out here. And I've already been to town and back, and now it's fairly warm outside. It feels good beating on my back. Of course, I'm wearing a black hoodie, so it makes it feel a little warmer. But you see my yellow glove on top of the Wattcycle box here. That's because these are rubber-coated anti-slip type gloves. So that's what I'm going to be using to work on this thing. But first I figured, why not let's cut it open here and see what's inside and see if it's going to be easier to move without the box than it is with the box. So if I need the box on it, I could always put it back on. So let's get this thing cut open. All right, and it's time to look at the prize. Here we go. Of course, the manual is right on top like it should be. There we go. It's got a model inspector tag in it showing that it has been checked. Good quality control. And they switched to this different black rubberized stuff. Let's see, I'll put my knife back in my pocket so I don't slice myself open. And let's see if these things will pull out. No, it looks like they are actually mounted around the sides of the battery. So, yeah, can't do it that way. So I just figured I'd get that box opening part done, and then I'll go from here about getting it out and into the battery room, and then I'll be back with you. Stand by. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I've got it out of the box. Not too hard. It was pretty easy. I just had to turn the box over. But I had to take my glove off too so I could reach inside and grab it and slide it out. So I got the foams all the way up there, out of the way, and the box up there out of the way. It says right on the box, team lift. Well, there was 3 of us lifting it, me, myself, and I. Anyway, there's the battery. It's got a nice monitor on the front here, and I just turned it on and went to the first choice on it, and it's giving me all the information on the battery. So right now, it's at 52.6 volts, which is a good shipping voltage. Max voltage, millivolts, and temperature. And I've got a little lady here who's coming over to smooth with me. I know you want more attention, but I've got things to do right now, so I'll get back to you, okay? All right. So anyway, underneath was this package of apparatus. It's got the handles in here, which I haven't figured out where they go yet, but I will. Looks like they might go on the sides right here. And it's got a couple of metal brackets to lock it into the server rack, and it's got the battery terminal protectors here, 2 for the positives and 2 for the negatives. That's really a nice feature, having 2 connections on here instead of just 1. So you can connect these in series or parallel a lot easier. Of course, I wouldn't sit and understand why anybody would go with a 48 volt or 51.2 volt. Are you trying to horn in on my video here? Get down, please. Get down. Thank you. So anyway, it is a 100 amp BMS Smart Edition. And as I was saying, I don't know why anybody would go in series with these, because that would be over 200 volts, and I can't understand why anybody would want to be pulling 200 volts out of a battery. So it does have a breaker right here on the front. It does have a main power switch right here on the front, which I will shut off right now because I have it on. And it has 4 connections here. One is for CAN/485. The other one is link in. This one's link out. And the bottom is console. So I guess you can have a separate console on this. I haven't read the book yet. But it does come with a couple of cables. It looks like 2-gauge cables. And a ground cable right there. And, of course, the terminal nuts. And the handles are hinged, so they will fold. And that looks like about it. So, that part's done. I will get this into a position where I will be able to charge it, and then I'll get the video going again, and it should be a little darker in the battery room, and you'll be able to see the monitor or the display on it a little bit better. So I'm going to put you on pause and get to it. Okay, everybody, I'm back with a change of plans. As you can see, it's still sitting here in the van. And that's because of something I'm going to show you in a few minutes. But for right now, I decided what I was going to do was I have solar with an inverter and 120 volts right here in the van. So I figured why not just charge it where it's sitting. Because I got something else I've got to do before I can install it. So you can see the charger's on. And now we got a green-red flash. So green-red flash on here says, right here, it says waiting. So it's waiting to charge. So I turned the screen on, but that doesn't do it. So what you got to do is flip the switch. And then you hear the charger came on, and now it's flashing red. And flashing red means it's charging. All right. So all I can do now is let it charge. I'm going to shut the screen off. No need having that on. Oh, wait a minute. It went right to... Oh, it's turning on and off by itself. It went to charge. Do I need to have the screen on? I guess I should take the book inside and read it, huh? Oh. Okay, I turned the screen on. And now it's holding and charging. So, for those of you who do buy one, make note. You have to have the screen on and you have to have the breaker on for it to do its charge thing. Okay, so if we come down here and we click on pack, it's going to tell us what's going on here. Right now we've got 53.97 volt in the system. Current is 15.4, 15.5. So it's doing its thing. It's charging. This is a 15 amp charger. So it is charging. It says charge on, discharge on. So the battery is in service. It's got a neat little gauge here. I like that display screen. That's really cool. Super nice. All right. So we're going to let this thing do its charge thing. And let's go around and see how my watt cycle system in the van is holding up running that charger. Oh, we got 13.2 in the battery. So there's no problem there. And there's still solar charge coming in right there. So we're just fine. We're drawing 7.9 amps right there on the charger. So about 8 amps to run that charger. That's not bad. So I should be okay, as I've got the 314 amp hour 12.8 volt battery right there. So we should be just fine. Now the next thing I'm going to do is try the app, because that server battery is a smart battery. So I'm going to go give that a shot, and I'll post that so you can see it. Okay everybody, so I got the app connected, and we're at 53% charge in the battery, and that's pretty much what I saw on the screen. It was saying 50% charge, which is shipping regulations. They got to have it 50% or lower for shipping. So as you can see on this app, the volts right now are 54.3, 15.3 to 15.5 amps. Same thing as the screen said on the battery, so it's reading it correctly. And there's 836.2 watts going in, so there it is. Now I'm going to tap on the edit and change the name of the battery. And let's see, just for right now, just so I recognize it, because I have so many batteries on here, I'm going to call it Rack 51. Yeah, that's good. Rack 51, confirm. Alright, now you can see on the screen right above the clock area it says Rack 51. So I renamed the battery, so I know it's mine. Alright, so let's see, we'll check the cells. The cells look like the 1, 2, and 3, and 4. They're all within range of each other. Now this battery is self-balancing, so once it's fully charged, it'll balance itself. Alright, so let's close that. Take a look at volts. And there's the volts in each cell. They're all within 0.1. Now, yeah, about half a tenth of volt. So they're all real close, so that's good. Alright. Amps won't come up and watts don't come up on this app. So there is a new app out. It's a beta app, and I'm holding off on putting it on my system because I don't know if it's a tested app yet or not. So when that does get tested, I will let you all know how it works. Alright, so I'm going to pause this and move on to the next. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. I got her tied in. 100% there, 100% there, 100% there, and 100% here. So now I have all four tied together in parallel for a 51.2 volt 400 amp hour setup. I think that might make me happy. What do you think? Now up here we still have some power coming in and charging, so I think it's trying to equalize itself. And well, hello everybody! Welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And today is the day. We're at 100%, 100%, and 100%, and 100%. 100%. So we're all of them are at 100%, and they are all tied together right now in parallel for a 51.2 volt 400 amp hour setup. So they are now going to settle themselves in. The main switches are on. I've connected the CAN wire for the communications, but I haven't set up the inverter yet to handle that. So we're at 54.8 volts in the batteries. It looks like it's going to try to bring them up to full charge because I still have 180 and 179 coming in on the solar. So that's a good thing. So charge and AC is working. We're going to let it sit it there. See how we do. And I will be back tomorrow with the final how it went through the night. Stand by.